What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ben Allen for those of you that are new, and if you guys aren't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you guys can stay up to date with all of my new content and Army related videos, right? But yeah guys, today's video is pretty much a question that I've been getting asked a lot, pretty much from older people, I guess you could say. They usually ask me like, oh, like, what if you're this old? What if you're like 32, right? Or what if you're like 35? Or what if you're 26, 27, and you're joining the Army late, right? Like, is that gonna play a factor? Is that gonna affect you greatly, right? Are you gonna be treated differently? And so I figured I'd answer those questions in this video, right? Just a real short video. I'm filming it right after my how much do you run in the Army video, so if you guys want to check that one out, you can. That's why I'm wearing the same shirt. But yeah guys, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, like I just said, right, how old is too old for the Army, right? That's a question I've been getting asked a lot, like, does it play a factor? This and that, right? So to answer y'all's question, right, like, I went to basic training with a bunch of people that were over the age of 25, 26, 27, 28, right? Like, there's a few 34-year-olds, right? And the cutoff limit for the Army is 35, right? That's how the max age you're allowed to enlist at, right? I think there might be some exceptions to policy because I think every military branch is allowed the age of 42, but each branch sets its own limits within that age, right? So 35, right, is what you're shooting at. But I get asked like, oh yeah, is my age gonna affect my run? Is it gonna affect my push-ups, my sit-ups, you know, how they grade me, how they treat me, stuff like that, right? So short answer, guys, is you're all soldiers, right? Like, they're not gonna treat you any different, like, you know, how should I say it? Like, yes, your standards are different, you know, for PT tests, right? If you guys want to know the standards, go ahead and comment down below and I'll make a little post on my community tab, right? But we're not talking about that, right? We're not talking about the standards. We're just talking about like the mental aspect and like how you get treated and stuff, and if it's really too old to join the Army, right? But yeah guys, right, so your standards are a little different, right? But most of the time how it works out, like, the older you are in the military when you enlist, right, like, people look to you more. Like, we had a few dudes who were like 34, 32, right, and like they got looked to a little more when we were faced with like difficult situations, right, because they had a little more life experience, right? They probably knew how to handle it a little better, right? And they were more mature and they could handle situations kind of like that. So that's my experience with having older people joining the Army, you know, at a late age. You know, they usually tend to get looked to more, right? Drill sergeants probably do make fun of them a little bit, right? They did call them like, hey, old man, blah, 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 like stuff like that. So be prepared to get roasted a little bit. Like, it's all part of the fun and games of the military. Like, it's nothing bad. Like they're doing it because they're trying to build you up as well. And as far as like, you know, how's like the physical activity gonna be, like, I've seen some 35-year-olds, 32-year-olds, 30-year-olds, you know, 29-year-olds like smoke 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds in the PT tests, right? Just stuff like that. It's so crazy. Like, you would think, oh, you know, they're older, they're probably like a little more broken or something, like they're not gonna do as good, but no, they show up and show out. Like, it's crazy. So don't be thinking just because you're old you're gonna be sucking, it's gonna be horrible, right? Like, if anything, it's probably a little better for you because you have more life experience, you're better equipped to handle the adversity that basic training is gonna throw at you, the Army itself is gonna throw at you, right? Like, I remember I was at AIT and this one dude was behind me and I didn't see his rank or anything, but you know, he was older and I was like, oh, excuse me, Sergeant, like, just like, I thought he was an NCO because he looked older, and I looked down, he's a PFC. And I was like, whoa, dude, you scared the shit out of me. You look like an NCO. But no, guys, like, it's fun. Like, don't let your age discriminate you from joining the military, right? If you feel like it's the move for you, then hey, do it. Try it out, right? You know, if it's not for you, okay, cool. You know, finish your contract, you know, serve honorably and then get out. But don't let your age, you know, be a deciding factor in your decision to join the military, right? I get asked this a lot, right? I hope this video clears up some of the questions y'all have, right? It's never too late to start your military journey, right? So if you guys feel like it's for you, then hey, go for it, right? If you feel like you're having doubts or whatever, you know, then hey, maybe take some time, think about your decision, and then come back to it at a later date, right? But do not think just because you're old, you're gonna fail at basic, you're gonna fail in the Army, right? You probably have more of an opportunity to rank up and, you know, to actually get leadership time under your belt, right? So just a quick little video, guys. I hope this helps. If you guys have more specific questions about joining the Army at a later age, I could try and get somebody who's older than me, who enlisted older, to come in. I'm only 22, so I joined right out of high school, but I want to be able to give you guys the best possible information, right? Especially to you older viewers who are watching this video. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in, right? If you guys have any questions regarding age or just any Army related questions, feel free to hit me up, right, on my Instagram. That's usually where I answer most of my DMs, right, direct messages. But yeah, so it's at Ben_Allen175, right? It's the best possible way to reach me. It's my Instagram. Feel free to follow it. Thank you all for tuning in this video, right? Just comment down your age below in the comment section, right? I want to know how old you guys are. You know, if you're young, old, middle-aged, stuff like that. I want to see, like, you know, what the Army can expect in terms of, like, new soldiers and how old they are. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and thank you for tuning in the channel. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. Later.